Hello and welcome to episode number 9. In this video I'm going to make a few fixes to my character. I just realised that my character's lips don't look very detailed. So I thought, yeah, I think I better try and make these lips look a bit nicer. Now the thing is though that this character will have movement, but you won't be seeing her lips very close up, but I just thought, I may as well showcase how to make some better looking lips, yeah. These lips, I could have kept it the way it is, but it wouldn't look that great, so that's the thing. Once someone said this about 1980s anime characters, and they were like saying the thing with 1980 characters is they tend to have lips or noses that's like as thin as a needle, and that's kind of true actually. But yeah, I'm going to be zooming out and zooming in a few times in this video because I need to make sure it looks okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to put like a little squiggle here, but don't worry about the way it looks. This is part of how to make it look nicer. I'm actually going to turn it into a movie clip and put like a nice graphical filter, like a blur filter. I've done this before with skin shading and just make it look nicer. So yeah, that looks okay to me. Right, yeah, there we go. Now we're going to change it into a symbol. Now sometimes it's better to put the symbol on a different layer. Yeah, it'll look a bit strange at first, but once you fill what's behind it, it does look a lot nicer. Yeah, that definitely looks nicer now. Yeah, that definitely looks nicer. I've just realised that my layers are a little bit messy, so I should actually fix it. Another fix I need to do in this video is that I've not actually drawn my character's hair in, not all of it. Because in reality you would see part of people's hair if it's long enough, but yeah, so basically I need to actually draw some more hair in, because you would be able to see some hair that's behind my character's arm and her back. So yeah, but only to some extent like this, so yeah. Also I have to mind up for the colour, because I have to make sure that this character's colour actually makes sense. Yeah, sometimes I use this technique on the right hand side called erase lines, so that's very helpful if you just want to just erase this one tiny bit of a stroke line and that's it. So I did do it once, but there you go. I might do it a second time. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm in the right layers. Oh yeah, I use something called eyedropper tool. You just press I, just select the colour that you want and then just highlight it onto the colour that you want to change it. It's much easier and faster to do it that way. Yeah, definitely make sure you know the shortcuts to any art program. That definitely helps, because that makes getting through animations or just drawing 2D art a lot quicker, if that makes sense. That was the case with something I used before called Blender 3D. There's a million 3D shortcuts. I can't remember what all of them are, but it's like extrude, rotate, and all that sort of thing. And it's just like, oh, I've not used Blender for so long. Oh no, that didn't look right. I know why. It's because the arm's on a different layer, that's why it wasn't working. Yeah, sometimes hiding layers is actually a brilliant idea. So I had to go and copy and paste part of her arm from a different layer, then it worked afterwards. So yeah, just mind up for that, because I had to help someone out doing that back at university because their fill wasn't working on their own character. Right, I realised off screen I need to fix you as hair bead. If the fill bucket doesn't work, simply go to the right, select the circular object, then select close large gaps, and then you're done. Right, I need to delete these lines off because we don't really need a lot of them. Let's change that to black. Right. Okay, one mistake I made in earlier versions of this, but easy to fix. I drew Yua's forearm too short, however her upper half of her arm looks fine. I did this mistake back in the Nagisa art series I did over a year back. I'll put this as a card on the top right. I put a lot of effort in that one as well, so please check it out. Anyway, right, This might not take that long, but it is back to ×4 speed, so... Right, that looks okay. That's another thing, you have to change the graphic filter. So we need to unhide it again, go inside here, redraw this little part. Shouldn't take that long, just doing it's that ×4 speed. Right, yeah, that looks okay to me. Yeah, make sure there's not like a tiny gap, otherwise I won't do it. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that looks so much better now. Okay, so I'm going to click on blocks layer and lock the line of action layer so that doesn't get in the way. Right, okay. I kind of ran out of time in the previous episode, so we're actually gonna do this boot here. Now don't worry too much if it doesn't look too good, because I can just alter it on the way. Fun fact, this part of the boot is called the arch. Yes, there's terminology for each boot part. So yeah, and that's obviously the heel that I'm drawing up right now. Alright, yeah, this definitely is going to take some fixing. Yeah, I'm going to curve that a little bit. Yeah, that boot, her foot's going to look really small, so I'm definitely going to make it look a bit better than this. Right, let me look to the left. Yeah, we're going to need to alter it at least a little bit. Right. Yeah, that looks like her shin isn't going to be able to fit in that boot very easily, so I'm going to have to move it slightly more to the left. I will say that that line of action that I learned from NCO is actually really good. It's still helping even now, even just a little bit. Right. There. Right, we're probably going to smallen these circles down a little bit. You know, the holes, because when something's more further away, you need to make it look smaller. One of the first things I ever drew when I was a little boy was drawing up trees, and obviously the further away something is, the smaller you have to draw it, which is quite obvious. So yeah, so naturally that skill will have to apply now. So yeah, now you'll see me zooming in and out a little bit because I'm trying to make sure that the back boot doesn't look too big, because it needs to be further away, hence making it look a little bit smaller. Right, okay. Yeah, this might take... Oh no, I keep making mistakes. Right, okay. We'll make a few more holes, make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, sometimes it's a good idea to just rub out a little bit and then alter one side and alter the other side and then just fill the gap afterwards. Yeah, we're going to change that a little bit. We're going to make it a little bit smaller because it kind of doesn't make sense why some holes to be bigger than others. Right. Let's make this little part here. It kind of looks like a play symbol. This buckle that I'm making. It's quite funny actually because I did that with the other boot earlier on in the previous episode. So I'm probably going to have to alter it a little bit because this is still quite rough, this part. Yeah, at least this won't take too long. Right. Now the thing is though is I am going to be showing how to make this frame by frame, because I did say at the beginning of the art tutorial series somewhere that I was actually going to show how to animate her walking at a diagonal angle. It's because I made this and I made this a very long time ago. And it's where the thing is though is that my characters are always either walking or running to the right or the left, but they never run diagonally. It's very rare that they do. So that's why I thought, why not just make you walk diagonally so it's a little bit more dynamic and it's not what you usually see. So yeah, we have to do those little stroke lines off, and I have to make that a little bit bigger because that does look a little bit too tight. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for watching my videos and clicking subscribe and such, because I've realised that I've got nearly 3,000 subscribers now. It's like, oh wow, I still have not finished the 2,000 subscriber special that I've been working on. So it's like, holy moly, thanks. I think this year might be the best subscribe count going up like ever. So yeah, thank you very much. I mean, there's been 1 month last year somewhere where I gained like 300 subscribers in one particular month. I was like, holy moly, thanks. and now I got like 400 subscribers in the space of like 28 days or something. So I'm like thinking, holy moly, it's just like, wow, where are you all coming from? Maybe it's the SEO just kicking in. When I mean by SEO, I mean as in search engine optimization. So thank you very much. It does mean a lot to me. It's just like, oh, thanks. I wonder how long it'll take for me to get to 5,000, because I made like this checklist of my subscriber milestones, and it seems like there's a big gap between 2,000 subscribers and 5,000 subscribers. So, but it's like I might be able to get to 5,000 subscribers very soon. So I don't know. Yeah, let's tie that up so that I can put the fill in properly. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that there's extra stroke lines here and there, so they're very close together, so just make sure that you delete them all, okay, before moving on. Right, we're going to make this plain looking symbol. Yeah, there's one on the other boot as well, so yeah, I'm going to curve it a little bit so it looks nicer. Yeah, I'm going to color code this into green. I'm going to put like a little rubber looking thing on it. Alright, there's one on the other boot as well, but it's supposed to look slightly rubbery looking, so you know, yeah. The eraser rubber, the shortcut to that is E, so yeah. Right, that does look pretty good. I might need to alter it slightly afterwards, but oh yeah, I keep forgetting to draw this little segment here because it's on the other boot as well, so it kind of makes sense to make it look right on both boots rather than just one. Yeah, sometimes it's better to just redraw things, you know? If you go wrong, even just slightly, sometimes it's just better to just redraw it, and it's just quicker to do it that way. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to actually show your support, you may tick like, share, or subscribe to my channel. You can even do all three of them if you want to. So yeah, and with that, I'll end off the video. So thanks you for watching.